I'll get some more Shadow Beast horns for your merchant.
Great. Give them here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share.
It's a bad business. Has anything happened in the meantime?
Nothing since those scoundrels in black were in my house.
There he is.
Can you teach me something?
If you can pay. Like I said, at the moment I'm a bit strapped for cash.
How much do you want?
150 gold pieces.
Here's your gold.
Good. As far as I'm concerned, we can begin immediately.
Teach me something.
You already know what I think.
I brought this book from Zardas. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Zardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Zardas's good intentions. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain where he has kept the book hidden for so many years. He has definitely gone too far this time. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
I did everything you told me to do. Here's the repaired eye.
Indeed, there is nothing missing now for the performance of the ritual.
What about the swamp weed?
Ah, yes. Do you have 3 swamp weed plants then?
Yes. Here are the 3 plants.
Excellent. You have done well. But now, step aside so that we may begin the ceremony. May our spirits unite! Thwarting the enemy's plan and restoring the eye. Let Pyrocar explain to you how to use its power. I hope that I shall see you again once you have accomplished your mission. Farewell.
Now that the Eye of Enos is healed, you must face the dragons. They all serve Beliar, the god of darkness, but there must be an earthly power that controls them. That much has become clear to me. Find out what the source of their power is. As soon as you've found that out, come back to me.
You did it! The Eye of Enos is healed.
I would hardly have believed it possible.
What remains to be done here?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Go and vanquish the dragons. Here, take the eye. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon first before you can attack it. The power of the eye will force the dragons to speak to you and tell the truth. Furthermore, it offers protection against their attacks when you wear it. However, its power does not last. You will have to fill it up again with magical energy. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which you merge with the eye on an alchemist's bench. Only then can you dare face another dragon.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
You now have everything you need. Go then. You do not have much time left.
Huh. What?
Let's wait and see what happens. So what I heard.
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt, so we packed up our stuff and came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Nobody will learn anything
Certainly.
from me. You already know what I think.
What do you know about the dragons?
I only know the stories they tell the children. You know, virgins, gold, fire breathing, that kind of thing.
Where do you come from?
We come from, the city.
Who said that? I agree with you completely.
I never saw you in town before.
That's totally
I can't stand people who stick their noses into things that don't concern them, understand?
That himself. That's nothing.
Nope.
Then I'll have to beat it into you.
And now for the fun. Don't stop now.
Don't stop now. Let that be a lesson to him.
You already know what I think. It's a bad business.
What can you offer me?
Anything's possible. Will it ever change?
Do you sell information as well?
That
Well,
depends. If
we'll
the
see
price
the
is
next
right,
time.
I'll tell you everything I know.
How much do you charge?
Insisted he knew that.
Hard to say.
problem
But I
solved
think that 50 gold pieces for every
That's no
piece of
secret.
information I give you sounds about right.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I need some information.
50 gold pieces.
That's too expensive for me.
You better watch out who you tell what.
Hey, come over here.
What do you want?
Really not.
This valley's a dangerous place, and without the right equipment, you'll find yourself dead in no time.
I assume that you've got the right equipment.
You guessed it. I might even sell it to you.
No idea, you tell me.
You'll regret this.
He deserved that. All right. You're the better fighter. What do you want?
If he doesn't see that.
Where are you planning to go from here?
No idea.
Let's wait and see what happens.
We're still thinking about it.
You could go to the castle.
Nothing amazing.
Wild horses couldn't drag me there. Not to the paladin.
Don't you try that
I'm not
again.
going back to jail. I was there once.
Nothing amazes
And that
me
was
anymore.
enough for me.
What about the orcs?
The whole castle is surrounded. There aren't any gaps. Trying to sneak through there is insane. If you try to fight, you're a dead man. Nobody gets through there.
Ah, really?
There's nothing you can do about it.
What were you in the slammer for?
The swine nabbed me for poaching. For 2 lousy hairs. They slapped me with 10 years for that.
That was all?
Well, okay. Of course, I defended myself.
And?
I couldn't do anything about it.
From me.
The guy tripped and broke his neck. Honest.
that from me.
That's been known a long time.
Sounds familiar.
You know what I mean. The rich bastards don't have any idea how we're treated. That doesn't worry them in the least.
Nobody ever asked.
I've heard of it.
Can you teach me how to hunt?
An animal has more than just meat.
Can't help it.
You can sell the pelts or the claws.
Really didn't deserve
They can
that.
bring a good price. I can hardly wait to get my hands on a dragon.
Show me how to gut a dragon.
So you can rake in all the dough yourself, huh? Well, all right. But that'll cost you 1,000 gold coins.
You hardly know who to believe.
It's not worth that much to me.
Suit yourself.
You really think
as much.
it's a bad.
Hey, you!
He really didn't deserve that.
You miserable little thief.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
And that's the truth.
That's the first I've heard of it.
things I could tell
You have anything to drink?
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it.
Well,
I need
we'll
something
see the next
alcoholic so I
time.
can finally get rid of these damned headaches. When I haven't had anything to drink for a while, my skull feels like it's gonna explode at any moment.
You don't have to tell me that.
That was obvious all
Here,
along.
take this.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I couldn't get away with that.
That hit the spot.
Quite obvious.
So, now I can think clearly again.
Can't rely on that.
What can I do for
It's
you?
all just gossip.
I've heard a thing or two.
I've got no time for things like
You
that.
listen to the wrong
I'm
people.
looking for someone who can teach me something.
Why won't
I
they
could
listen
teach you a
to
few things. I'm the best fighter for miles
I used to
around.
say that myself.
Since we're friends, I'll give you a special price.
me? Wouldn't be so sure.
300 gold pieces.
I couldn't get away with
All
that.
right, here's the money.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Here's something to drink for you.
That was no big deal.
I'd have gone about it differently.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I'm ready for anything.
You don't have to tell me that.
You listen to the wrong people.
Let's start with the
Wait
training.
and see.
You don't need a teacher
Can't
for
rely
this
on that.
discipline
Better off
anymore.
myself.
I knew that would be a problem.
What are you doing here anyway?
I don't have
There's no
any idea
secrets
what we're
about
doing
it.
here or when it'll start. And I don't care as long as I have enough to drink.
You don't
Do
have
you
to
know
tell
where
me
the
that.
dragons are then?
What's in it for me if I tell you?
I'm not touching that.
I've still got a bottle of
That
gin.
was no big
I'd
deal.
fight every
myself.
dragon in the world for a fine
You
vintage.
mustn't believe
Agreed.
everything here.
Give me the bottle. I'll keep that for a rainy
Nobody
day.
will learn anything from me.
All right now, where are those dragons?
Naturally, I can't tell you
Really
anything
should have known
precise,
better.
You hardly know
but
who
I've
to
heard that
believe
there are
these days.
supposed to be 4
I've heard a thing or
dragons.
two.
We've seen a red glow over the highest
Tell me
mountain
that
at
isn't
night.
true.
Doesn't
I
see
swear
that.
by my mother, if you're looking for a dragon, then you'll definitely
Why
find
won't
one
they
there.
listen to me?
It had to happen sooner or later.
But no, he insisted.
Hey, you!
Accursed thief. I really had it with you now.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Why haven't I heard about this before? I'm in enough trouble as it is.
But
No one
he
really wants
insisted
to
he
hear
knew
that.
better.
Those are all just rumors. We can only wait and see.
That's been known a long time.
I've got no time for things like that.
I don't want to hear that anymore. Where did you pick that up then?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Can't rely on that.
I wouldn't have done that. I've heard a thing or two.
You listen to the wrong people.
I'm staying.
Hey, you!
We can only wait and see.
What are you doing here?
That is truly
that
the
isn't true.
stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
That was quite obvious.
I can't tell anything from that idiotic face you're making. That's why I have to ask.
Your mouth's too big for my taste. It's time somebody shut it for you.
It had to happen sooner or later.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Nothing there.
And now, let that be a lesson to him.
No one really wants to hear that.
That's the first I've
I see you've joined the dragon hunters.
I followed Silvio
Well,
into the Valley
we'll
of
see the
Mines
next
because I
time.
know my way around here best. Wanted to get a clear picture of the situation. I'll tell you what, something's definitely brewing here.
that.
I've never seen so many orcs in one place in all my life. It wouldn't surprise me if Garand and the paladins in the castle had all fled or been slain by now.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
What are your plans now?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines first, and then take off later. I really have to find out what the orcs are planning.
I can't believe that.
I'll see you around.
Look out for yourself.
Nobody wants to know.
And now,
You showed him who's boss.
That's the first I've heard of
Hey,
that.
you. Guys like you should watch where they're going.
What are you trying to tell me?
I mean that the air out here isn't good for your health. And the place is just swarming with orcs and monsters. Not to mention the dragons.
Anything from me.
It's just a well-intentioned warning. That's exactly
Why
what I
get
said.
so worked up?
telling you anything new.
Can you tell me anything I don't know already?
I can give you a good piece of advice, and it's even free. We can't use anyone here who faints dead away at the slightest dragon fart. Go home. This is a job for real men.
That doesn't surprise me.
Are you the boss here?
Do I look like it? Certainly not. We don't need any self-important jerk ordering us around. When Silvio tried to act like he was the boss, we showed him and his buddies what we thought of that. There was a brawl. In the end, they left on their own. I hope Silvio wound up in a soup kettle of some orc.
So, you want to kill dragons?
Smart ass. So, do you know how to bring down a dragon? Do you think the beast will just sit there quietly while you chop off its head? Something like that takes good planning and decisive action.
I see. And how are you gonna go about that?
First, we'll scout out where we can find the beast. Only then will we think about the best way to attack.
I couldn't get away with that.
He insisted he knew better.
I think you won't even find a blind sheep.
What? You want me to push in your stupid face?
I'm not telling you anything.
Ah!
You showed him who's boss!
Let's wait and see. There's nothing you can do about it.
Let's wait and see what
I'm staying out of it.
Will it ever change?
enough trouble as it is. Those are all
Tell me that isn't true.
We'll see about that.
These days.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Tell me.
I'm not telling you
Can't
anything
go
new.
on like this forever.
Nobody ever thinks it's as easy as that.
Another one of those things. All right, so much for you, filthy beast.
Hey, you! Have you seen anyone come by here?
Yeah, there's been some mighty funny fellas running around here lately. They strut about in spiffed up armor and act all important.
What do those funny fellows want here?
They asked me about provisions and equipment. Man, I barely got enough for myself. They were going on about killing dragons and such. Lord knows where those boys came from, but they didn't look particularly trustworthy.
Are you alone here at the moment?
Yeah, my buddy Angram is up and left. Yesterday he said he was having a vision, someone speaking to him very softly. I didn't hear a thing. I just thought to myself, he's gone off the deep end, and then he was suddenly gone. I have no idea where he went. If you should see Angram anywhere, tell him he still owes me a lurker skin, the bastard.
But I was under the impression that he didn't even want to leave here until the orcs are gone.
Like I said, something's wrong with him.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
listen to the wrong people.
It's good that you've come. All hell is breaking loose here. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe that we'll ever make it out of here alive.
Weren't there 2 of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. In us, be with us.
I found Sengrath.
Really? Where is he?
He's dead. Here's his crossbow. He had it with him.
He must have gotten his crossbow back. But then the orcs seem to have slain him after all. Damn fool. I knew it. We're all going to die. My head.
You're pulling such a long face.
Damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
What scum?
You shabby dragon hunters, of course. Who else? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
Did someone steal from you?
No. They smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine.
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it. And now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting ready to fight. What else?
Who do you want to fight against?
I thought I'd drop in on the paladins and kick their fat asses. Idiot. Against the dragons, of course. What did you think?
Don't the paladins mind you being here?
Nonsense. They have entirely different problems. Most of them are glad to be still alive. The boys' morale isn't the best. That will be their downfall. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go into battle with. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
Have you separated from your group?
My group? I don't have a group. I'm a trophy collector. If I go home without a trophy, then I won't know what I came for. So I can't use anybody else.
Have you set eyes on a dragon yet?
No. I want to get my weapons in shape before I set off.
Aren't you afraid that somebody might beat you to it?
What? Who? Silvio? Your boss really thinks he can make a killing here, huh?
I'm not one of Silvio's people. I work for myself.
Oh, all right then. Forget I said anything. Have you seen the pathetic figures he's got with him? Silvio can be glad if he gets out of here alive.
Silvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for a short time. He chatted with a few people here and then set out again.
So where is Silvio now?
The paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be the most dangerous and powerful of them all. You should have seen the gleam in Silvio's eye when he heard that. One guess where he went.
You don't seem to like him.
What do you mean, like? I'm not particularly proud that I know him. Silvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who follow him no matter what. That's not for me. I work alone.
Can you help me improve my weapons?
Improve? Better to buy something new and throw away the junk you're carrying around. Maybe I've got something for you. Interested?
What can you sell me?
I think I've got what you want.
Do you have any news?
The only thing that's happened recently is you dragon hunters coming here.
Show me your wares. Hey, you! I think I found your purse.
What? Where? What bastard did that?
Just a minute. What about a reward?
Oh, all right. Here's a few coins, and now tell me who did it.
How would I know?
Are you trying to pull my leg? It was you. Admit it.
Kiss my ass.
I'll teach you to steal from decent folks.
Stop it at once! Enough! Hurry then!
That hit the spot.
Stop now.
Right now.
Watch out! That hit the spot.
Hey, you!
You got it. No.
What?
Here. What's that?
Can you
maybe?
What?
I think.
Do you have? Hey, you! I think what? Just how would I? You kiss my? I'll.
It was a really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here, but there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parsifal has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Silvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here. The situation there is getting worse. The orcs leave nothing but burned-out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
What else do you know about the war?
The orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead. But I don't believe that.
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
What will you give me if I find you a good sword?
Alas, I can't give you anything. I spent my last gold on the sword.
I'm not touching that.
I'm no better myself.
You sure showed him.
No, he insisted he knew better.
Oh my.
You hardly know who to believe.
Put down that weapon. You're not quite as stupid as you look. I'll have nothing to do with nasty thugs. Commander Garand is not going to be amused. You had better talk to him before matters get even worse. I've heard a thing or two.
That's all just gossip.
We'll see about that the next time.
Don't I know you? You were Kor Angar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me, yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle.
Can't go on like this forever.
I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back.
What happened to the others from the swamp camp?
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
It can't go on like this forever.
Maybe I can help you find your amulet.
Why not? Some help cannot hurt.
So why won't they listen to me?
What about the dragon hunters?
I will speak with them later. Maybe they can use a strong arm.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I've got to go.
Watch your back.
I can't believe it.
I found your amulet.
Thank you. I thought I would never see it again.
What are you planning to do now?
Get out of this accursed valley. Perhaps we shall meet again. Farewell.
But he knew that all along.
Nothing amazes me.
Stop it at once!
You sure showed him.
He would have never thought of that himself.
I wouldn't be so sure.
How's business?
Lousy. The Paladins just aren't buying a thing. How about you? Is there anything else you need?
Show me your wares.
Why won't they listen to me? I wouldn't have all kinds of rumors. He didn't get that from me. That'll only cause more trouble.
All quiet.
Quiet, yes.
But
my navel's rubbing against my backbone, man.
He should have known.
Garand cut the food rations again. If I don't get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garand's fat ass.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. You can find me in the Magician's Temple when everyone else has retired. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dry bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
There've been all kinds of rumors. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting! Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts, and stop grinning like an idiot.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry.
I could have told you that before. That's the first I've heard of it. That's not cause more trouble.
Go on like this forever.
You don't have to tell me that.
Did anything important happen?
You belong to those scum who call themselves dragon hunters? Really, I had expected that you had more honor in you than to join up with those people. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the orcs take care of them.
Don't you think you're exaggerating?
Absolutely not. In our situation, we need men who set a shining example, warriors to wake the fire of Innos in our fighters' hearts. Instead, these scum destroy the morale of my warriors.
You should give them a chance.
They're getting one. Unfortunately, Garand is convinced they can be of help to us, but I'll keep an eye on them. We have enough problems with the orcs. We really don't need more trouble.
I need to talk to you about Jan.
Jan? Who's that?
A dragon hunter. He's a blacksmith.
Oh yes, I remember. What about him?
He wants to work in the smithy.
Out of the question. He isn't one of us, and I don't trust him.
Can't you reconsider the matter with Jan?
No, my decision is firm.
I'm back already.
I never thought we would see you here again, after that scene when you were here a few days ago. Maybe your appearance is a good omen.
Can I help?
At the moment, we seem to have done everything which is possible from here. There is something, however, something very important which you could do for us outside of these walls. We are planning to cut off the serpent's head.
What do you mean by that?
We know one of their leaders. His name is Hoshpak. He is one of the most influential shaman among the orcs.
And what is my role?
Kill him. You want to help us, don't you? Well then, Hoshpak's tent is situated outside of the siege circle, on a cliff to the south of here. You can almost see it from one of the windows there.
I still need some equipment.
We don't have much left that we could give you. Well, I can offer you this.
I'll take the elixir of strength.
Here, this will certainly come in useful. I wish you luck.
Hoshpak is dead.
Great. This is bound to unsettle the orcs. Maybe we do stand a chance after all. I think this is going to win us a reprieve of at least a week.
I need more information about the dragons.
A rather large swamp has developed in the last couple of days to the west of the old castle. That's rather suspicious, wouldn't you say?
Rumor has it that you've been filching stuff around here. You're not going to get away with that. You don't seem to grasp the seriousness of the situation. You shall be made to pay a penalty to compensate for your crimes.
How much?
150 gold pieces.
I want to pay the penalty.
All right. I'll tell the lads to calm down then. But don't let me catch you at this sort of crap ever again.
I'm back.
I can see that for myself. Where are the reinforcements?
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything. Much has happened.
I don't care. I need troops. There are more and more orcs, and we can't hold out much longer. My men are tired, and we're running out of provisions.
Some volunteers have arrived.
You mean yourself and your fellow dragon hunters, eh? You can help us, but there just aren't enough of you. If Hagen doesn't send some men soon, I can't make any guarantees.
There is a problem with the smith.
What, Smith? He's disappeared into the woodwork. Is he back? Then you can tell him.
No, I'm talking about Jan. He is a dragon hunter, just like me, and a good blacksmith.
That's good. Our previous smith just slinked off, the coward.
Jan would be willing to take over the smithy.
I see. So you think I can trust him?
Yes.
If you're so sure, then you can vouch for him. If he causes any trouble, you'll answer for it. Agreed?
I'll vouch for Jan.
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide my men with swords.
Can you give me more information about the dragons?
I have other things to worry about. My strategic officer Aura can tell you more about that.
Hey, you! Anything new?
If you want to learn the news, then ask the knights. I'm just an imprisoned cook.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Say, you're packing a pretty good punch. What is it you want?
Is it really true?
Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did? How'd you manage that?
That was obvious.
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work it all.
Will it ever change?
Hey! Are you selling any weapons?
I would if I could. But first, I have to provide the paladins here in the castle with weapons. But I can show you how to forge your own weapon.
Can I buy some armor from you?
If I had any, I'd sell it to you. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
Can you make one for me then?
Well, if you want something better, you'll have to get me the materials.
What is it you need?
You want to fight the dragons, don't you? Bring me some dragon scales. With those, I should be able to cobble something together for you. 20 scales should be enough.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Can you gut dragons too?
Sure, why not?
Teach me how to gut animals.
What do you want to know? The best place to take blood is from its underside. Look for a soft spot and stab with a sharp knife.
Teach me.
What do you want to... Dragon scales are really stubborn, but just when you think you can't do it, the thing comes right off the dragon's back.
Teach me.
What do you want?
All right, you win. What do you want?
So this is where you're holed up.
You aren't so easy to kill yourself, huh?
Have you caught anything yet?
I'm still waiting. I think there may be something to be had up there in the old rock ruins. There are lights up there at night, and I can hear screams.
A dragon?
Very likely. The high plane up there is guarded like the king's damn treasury. But it's the only way to the fortress. As if the dragons weren't bad enough already. They seem to have a few more monsters in tow.
What kind of monsters would those be?
I couldn't quite make them out properly, but they walk upright and have scaly skin. They move over the rocks like snappers that have gotten a whiff of prey. I can hear them snuffling and snorting clear down here. I think they've taken over the whole plain up there.
What about the orcs?
I've been watching them for quite a while. The barricade they set up down there must be hiding something. I suspect that crowds of them have already gathered back there.
You mean even more than are here already?
It wouldn't amaze me if they tore down their palisade one evening and flooded across the land. I've got a bad feeling about this. If that happens, I'll have to go back and warn Lee. He wants to get off the island anyway. By then, it'll be high time.
Can you help me get into the fortress?
I don't really know. I'm afraid the orcs will attack just at the very moment I look away.
That's paranoid.
Can't be helped. I'd never forgive myself if I came too late, you see. On the other hand, whatever. Why else am I here? Let's charge the plane and fight our way clear to the fortress. A little exercise can't hurt. Besides, I want to get a closer look at those beasts up there. Let me know when you're ready.
Let's attack.
Just like old times, huh? But I'll tell you something, this is my battle. This time, I'm going in front. It was child's play. So, my friend, you'll have to take care of the rest. Make it hot for them. I'll go back and keep an eye on the orcs.
No problem. See you around.
I should hope so.
Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile.
Hey, you can actually talk.
I shall tear out your entrails and feed them to the rats.
Not so fast. I bear the Eye of Innos. You will obey me and answer my questions.
Ask your questions.
Who are you?
I am called Padrakan, and I shall slowly skin you alive when I catch you.
Who is the strongest among you dragons?
We draw our power from the elements of this world. Their hierarchy is clear and simple. Land formed of soft earth bestows life on all creatures under the sun, yet it will open up and swallow you entirely if you get too close to it. The rock, which would rather break than ever surrender, towers with pride and buries the careless beneath itself, and yet it offers the best protection from the tide. The spark of life lives in the deep fires of this world, and yet the fire incinerates everything in a breath, leaving nothing but ashes. All our elements preserve and destroy, but only in water that has become hard and solid as rock will everything be transformed into an eternal pillar of salt, where life is barely possible.
Servant of evil, what made you appear here? Have you only come to spread terror and panic?
The higher meaning of our Congress in this world, little human, will remain hidden to you.
What in the name of Innos must I do to ban you once again from the realms of humankind?
Before you can act, you must first understand the meaning of our Congress. However, no one will disclose that to you of his own free will. The eye alone could loosen our tongues and reveal to you our true goals. In any case, it will be of no use to you when you are dead. It has already been reported to us that you have chosen the path of the Dragon Hunter. Therefore, we have dispatched our offspring to your world in order to secure the continuance of our ancestral line. You have already lost, little human.
How can I get the other dragons to talk?
Only my heart could help you to renew the power of the eye, but you will not succeed in snatching away my heart. Enough words. Your temporary power is exhausted. The eye has lost its strength. Prepare to die.
The rock dragon is dead.
I don't hear any more screams. Were you up in the rock fortress?
Yes.
Aha! I thought as much. Wherever you show up, there won't be one stone left standing.
What are you going to do now?
I'll stick around for a while and then make my way back to Lee. Maybe we'll meet again there. I'm getting sick of this damned area. It's time we finally get out of this country.
See you later.